Hi everyone, it's Elisa, and I was just calling to check in, let you guys know what I'm doing for my cancer treatment. I have opted not to do surgery or chemotherapy at this time. I am currently stage 2. I will have a follow-up MRI next week to find out where I'm at and see how things have been going. But one of the things that I have found really helpful, and I didn't realize it in the beginning because I never really experienced much pain in the beginning, so I didn't realize I was very fortunate to have been using this product. But this here, it's a little messy because I use it. But this is my CBD oil, THC. It's called Elixir of the Gods. I get it from Movita Oils. My friend Al over at movitaoils.com or myfitlife.com. You can find it there, but I would have these periodic pains in my breast. For those who don't know, I've got breast cancer. And I didn't know what those pains meant. Apparently no one really does, although I have come across one physician and she thought that it was because you're moving it around and so it causes some pain. But anyway, I noticed every time I went to the oncologist, they would always ask me, what's your pain level? And I'm like, I don't know, 0.5. I mean, I have pain. It's inconsistent. It hurts when I have it, but it goes away so quickly. And so they're like, okay, whatever. But I noticed they kept asking. And then I had heard other people's stories about the type of pain they were having. And I'm like, I'm not experiencing that same kind of pain. And then it dawned on me, it's because I'm taking the elixir of the gods. Al had set me up right away and started giving me a protocol of CBD to take. And when I told him, hey, I'm at stage 2 now and that I have more consistent pains, just again, not strong, but they were there, they're noticeable. And Al's like, okay, I'm putting you on this now. I'm like, okay, put me on that. And he did. And I noticed now I have no pain, no more nausea. And if I do have it, I'm obviously due for another dose of it. And so I take that and my nausea is gone. I have no pain. And so I know there's a lot of healing benefits to CBD and THC. I don't know exactly what they all are. Thanks to our American Medical Association, neither do most of us know what exactly they are. But I know it's working. I know that because I'm taking the elixir of the gods that I am nowhere near in pain like I should be if I did not have this. So anyone who is suffering from cancer of any kind, I would highly recommend that you contact Al over at movitaoils.com or over at myfitlife.com. He's got it on both his websites. And for those of you who don't know Al, I've heard you guys have seen me promoting him constantly before. And we used to work out with Al at his studio when he had it, and he would come in so grumpy sometimes in the morning. I'm like, oh, okay, he's not a morning person. I didn't know why. I'm like, we hadn't done anything. I was working out hard. I'm like, I don't know why he's so grumpy. Well, it turns out he has glaucoma, and the kind that gives you migraines. And he was in pain all that time. And we had no idea. He never told us. I didn't find this out until he created Movita Oils. And I'm like, well, that explains a lot. And don't get me wrong, I love Al. So that's why he created Movita Oils, because he discovered that the CBD and THC actually was helping his glaucoma. And when his supplier had disappeared, which I guess was common during that time, he went out, found his own source, and created the company. Like, I am never going out without this again, because he started going blind as a result of not being on his regimen. And so he created Movita Oils to make sure he was never without it. And as a result, many of us have been blessed because of that. So he actually went blind. He was able to reverse that. Now he's got his eyesight still in both eyes. He has finally, for the first time in many years, experienced no pain in his head. It's quite an amazing story. So, and he's just doing amazing things it's a quality CBD. And that's very important to understand because it's not cheap. But in order to make it the way he does, it's important that it's everyone gets paid. So he walks the farms, he makes sure they are biodynamic because he depends on it. And as a result, he makes sure that it is pure and clean for the rest of us. So if you know anyone who's suffering from anxiety or has cancer or glaucoma, of all things, go to movitaoils.com. M as in Mary, O, V as in Victor, I, D as in David, A as in Elisa, OILS.com. And reach out to Al, schedule a conference call with him. It would be worth it if you have any of those issues. So just wanted to share. I'm doing good. I'm feeling really good considering everything. And I'm just very thankful for my family, in particular my friends, and especially my husband. Thank you, sweetheart, for all your support. Be a lot harder without all the support I get from you. So love you guys. And I'll be checking back in and giving you guys more updates, okay? Take care.